Can you fail a readathon? Asking for a friend. I guess it's not fair to say that I like failed this because the one book I did complete this week did hit a lot of the challenges. I just ended up being a lot busier than I thought I would. We had to perform a scene in a Shakespeare class at the very end of the week, so a lot of my nights were spent practicing with my group. So like I didn't have time to read for fun, and then it didn't help that the second book I picked up was the biggest book of the week. But I thought, okay, this book feels like 2 or 3 of the challenges, so I'll read that one. And I got a third of the way through, and I didn't finish it. And it's Sunday, and I know I'm not going to finish it today because I've got homework. So I feel good about the book I did read, hitting a lot of the challenges, and I am going to finish the other book. But God, this was just apparently not as good a time to do a reading challenge as I thought it was. The only book I read completely covers the challenges of a new to me author. It's diverse. It's technically backlist. Wasn't on my physical backlist, but it is a backlist. I'm going to call it dark or hard hitting because of some of the subject matter, and it's an illustrated cover. So the only 2 things that this one book I read didn't do was it's not a green cover and it's not beloved by the community, but it should be. I think it was really cute. It's not like it's a secret. It's adorable. Like, it's a cute little YA female romance. It's got a little bit of insta love, but you can forgive it because it is really cute, and because it has more to do with the main character figuring out who she is and figuring out like her family stuff. But I would recommend this. I think it was really adorable. It read super quick. It's got a nice little subplot of like the main character likes poetry, and so she like discusses poetry in it. And I think this would be a cute little fluffy read if someone needs this for any future readathons. I'm sad that it didn't meet all the requirements, but I mean, what can you do? I read it first because it's a library book. I needed to turn it back in, but I'm not sorry that I did because this was really good. The main plot of It's Not Like It's a Secret is Sana is a Japanese American girl. She's 16, I think, at the start of this, and her dad moves her family from Michigan to California for a startup company that he works for. And she like falls in love at first sight with this girl named Jamie, and she doesn't know if Jamie might be into girls. She doesn't even know if she's into girls, so she joins cross country to literally be with this girl. And she like cannot run. Like, she's just like, it's so funny. It's such a like high school thing, her just wanting to be near her and have interactions with her. And they start kind of as friends, but they clearly have something like interested in each other. There's this goth guy, Caleb, that kind of might have a crush on Santa, and she's like, don't know about that, don't know about guys. But then there's this background plot of her dad may or may not be cheating on her mom. And so she enlists Caleb's help to try to spy on him and figure out what's going on. And just through the course of the novel, these different plots interact in really interesting ways. And I cried near the end. And now I don't necessarily believe how some of the plots were resolved were the best ways to resolve those plots, but I don't think that's the point of this. It really is just a cute little YA high school romance, like with 2 females. And every time I was like reading it and I'm thinking, Matt, is this cheesy? You know, is this lame? I'm thinking maybe, but we have so many straight white YA cheesy romances that like can't this Japanese American lesbian get her cheesy romance? You know, isn't there room on the shelf for that? So this was really cute to me. I think this is going to be better for younger readers because it really is not very hot and heavy. So like it's almost could be middle grade. I know it's 16-year-olds, but you could almost give this to like a 8th grader and be successful with it because the family drama is more the driving plot than like any kind of coming out drama, even though there is that. But this was really cute. I would recommend this, and I'm shocked I haven't seen anybody talk about it. I think it just came out a couple years ago. But anyway, that was the one book I read this week. It's Not Like It's a Secret. The next book I started would have covered a lot of these challenges, but also was a green cover and beloved by members of the community, and that was Beartown by Frederick Bachman. And I'm really, really liking it. I'm about a third of the way through, and I'm gonna finish it. It just might take me 2 more weeks because there's so much going on right now that I've got to do that's not reading. But it's about a town where the hockey team is life, and if you've never been involved in a small town where like the team is the town, it probably won't hit you the same way. But I am a member of a small town, and so like if the football team does good, you can tell. Uh, this has a great atmosphere. All of the characters are very well developed. I mean, even like minor characters you're not really that invested in have like full fleshed out backgrounds and like interactions with other people. And I just love this. It hasn't gotten to the drama yet. I know there's some like heavy stuff that happens about halfway. They actually just started the like semifinal game when I had to stop reading, and I know I will not finish it today. So I will do probably a review for this specifically, like maybe I'll do like a February wrap up or something, or I'll at least do a Beartown review because this is going to be really good. I can feel it. So that was it. That's all I read. A book and a half. I feel like crap, but I also feel like I got most of the challenges met. I only failed to meet 2 of the challenges, so like not bad for finding a book that hits like everything. Um, I'm thinking about doing another challenge in March, but I know I won't do that one very well either. I need to just accept the fact that I'm not going to be able to do reading challenges until the summer. Like, it doesn't matter how little my workload is at school, there's always school stuff to do, and that takes precedent. But I did enjoy the 1.5 books that I read, and I will eventually read the other books that I pulled out. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I've been putting Salvage the Bones in reading list for the last, what, 2 challenges, and still haven't had a chance to read it. But anyway, that was my contemporary-a-thon wrap-up of a book and a half. So I hope everybody else had a more successful time than I did.